Taiwan's military says a record number of Chinese nuclear-capable bombers flew near the country on Tuesday. They were among 29 planes spotted near Taiwan's Air Defense Identification Zone, or ADIZ. The zone is not the country's territory, but it serves as a buffer for security purposes. 21 of those planes breached the southwest corner of the zone, including 18 bombers, the highest number of bombers ever recorded. China often sends warplanes into Taiwan's ADIZ as a form of political pressure, with more than 1,600 incursions so far this year, also a record. Taiwan's military says it is monitoring the situation. For more on the latest incursions, I spoke to Ben Lewis, an independent analyst based in Washington, D.C., who tracks Chinese military activity around Taiwan. What can you tell us about the latest incursions? And have we seen something like this before in the ADIZ?
So today, the MND put out a release saying that there were 21 Chinese aircraft in the ADIZ, and 18 of those aircraft were H-6 strategic bombers. This is the highest number of H-6s we've seen in one day. The closest we have is 12 back in October of 2021, on the day we had the highest number of aircraft in the ADIZ ever. But this is very significant in my opinion. It's the highest number we've seen, as I mentioned, and it clearly demonstrates that the PLA is conducting some kind of major strike exercise, either counter-intervention or strikes against Taiwan itself. And it's a way for them also to see, how does Taiwan react to this kind of thing?
Can you talk about the current situation and the situation this year in the ADIZ concerning the amount of Chinese aircraft intruding into Taiwan's ADIZ?
Counting today's release, we're at 1,613 aircraft tracked in the ADIZ so far in 2022. And as you mentioned, this is a much higher number than last year. We were at 972 and much higher than previous years. And it clearly shows that the PLA's attempts to pressure Taiwan are escalating. The number of violations and the amount of aircraft tracked in those violations are increasing. And I think it demonstrates a clear intent by the PLA to continue to put pressure on Taiwan and degrade Taiwanese sovereignty. In general, the flight path today was kind of a diagonal angle along the southwest corner of the ADIZ near Pratas. There's been a higher quantity of aircraft operating near Pratas in the last week or so. In general, H-6s tend to either fly an extended route to the southeast portion of the ADIZ or do a very kind of standard short incursion, either over the median line or into the southwest, along with other special mission and support aircraft.